Hello guys. So this is a evening episode, as I mentioned. Uh, so I was actually just working on a bridge from the nether portal over to the gateway. I was sick of swimming. But I also did a little bit of research today, as I said I would. Whoops. And I did a little bit of misclicking too. Um, and I found out what I was doing wrong. It's not a transposer I should have been trying to use. I actually should have been... Alright, I'm tired. uh, it's actually a relay, is what I should have been using. As you can see, let me uh, let me sneak on down here. So for now, I still have the redstone engine and the wooden pipe here, but I have a relay down here, and the relay will take any item into it and eject it immediately, which is exactly what we wanted. The only issue I have right now is that the wooden pipe is pulling it out one piece at a time. But this pulls out the items. Had to do a little S-bend there. I might try and turn that and see if I can get that to work. Maybe put the thing there so the wooden pipe comes down and goes directly over. Then I could go over and down. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I can just put plates over there and they'll be just fine. But the items come down, they go over to here. And a relay does need a target to send something to. Otherwise, it will not send anything. That's actually really good news for us, because that means we could set up like a filter or something like that on the other end to fill up our shelves that are over. There's the pipe right in the corner there. So that's really good news. I haven't done any more digging down here and such, but I do think we are ready to actually hook one of these rooms up. I've already got the colors and everything over here. I've got more than enough pipes on me. Look at that. So I'm just going to go through and finish digging out this layer real quick. And I'll do a little fast forward. This isn't going to be too long of an episode. I just want to get this one basic room done. So I will talk to you guys in a moment when I am done digging out this area here. Alright there. So that's the place cleared out. Let's get a little bit of light going on here. Don't have a ton of torches. There we go. Not the best lighting job, but a sufficient lighting job. And while I was digging all that out, I'm starting to wonder about the wisdom of the 4 separate rooms. I kind of liked that setup when I first did it, but now when I'm thinking about it, I don't know if I want to have to run through 4 separate rooms down little hallways like this, as opposed to a more open room filled with chests and just, have this be the entranceway into the treasure room. This is my vault where I keep all the treasures from Undermountain. So yeah, the more I'm saying that, the more I'm liking that idea. So definitely time to be finishing this thing up, but I'm going to stop worrying about what it looks like up here. And I really wish I had gotten efficiency on a pick. But let's open this up a little bit so I can kind of see more of the entire interface. The entire area that we're actually dealing with here. Let me make a pick real quick, or a shovel real quick. Do I have any sort of a gem or anything around here? Wait. I think all my wood is down in the lower chests. I just dropped it all off. There's a stick. I guess that was not the chest I dropped it off into. So I used birchwood and spruce logs to make the bridge in the other location. Do I have any gems just idly sitting here? Whoa. Little twitchy muscle there, believe it or not. Don't know if that'll actually come through on the video, or it made my little lips on mumble activate. Alright, so I don't see one. Not to worry, not to worry. We don't even have to go back upstairs. Get a couple of shovels that way. Still no idea what I'm going to do with this huge room back here, though. It's still just like the side room. The stairs into the basement and such. Alright, so that is what that is. Alright, let's leave that kind of there. I think if I get rid of these, I'm in open air. And, you know, now that I'm thinking about it, I do actually kind of like the raised walkways between. But I think I'll probably do them with the stone slabs when all is said and done. Let's open this up. So now is where we get a little bit of trouble with the design here. Let's can I go back to there? I think I can. But I had carefully hidden all of this stuff in the walls of these little itty bitty rooms. I was going to be able to cover it all up, and that would suffice. That is no longer going to be the case. However, it's also going to be somewhat helpful in dealing with the entrance point right up here. I'll be able to drop that straight down. I mean, almost. I mean, this is the center. That's pretty freaking close. I could probably do some really nice routing with that and get that into the place where it should be. But I'm also thinking I can do a little pillory thing and like have little central pillars instead of the room and then the chest being on the outside edge. I'm going to try and put the chests in the center of the rooms and have them expand out from, you know, like a little 3x3. We'll get a little bit of a design going on. And we'll start right here with this room, why not? We'll take this on down. So I know this must seem like I'm never going to finish this because I keep starting everything over once I get halfway through it. But unfortunately, my creative process is exactly like this. I mean, that's why I usually build with the dirt and stuff like that, because seeing something down into place will get me thinking about, okay, that's what it looks like. What could it look like? And it was going into the room down below when I was doing the digging during the fast forward there, that I was thinking, you know, it would be just really nice. And my axe is gonna break. Yeah. Oh, cool! I did get another one. But I was thinking it'd be really nice if I could just walk into a room, and instead of, you know, having to walk through those narrow passageways and everything, I mean, did kind of look like how it was hidden and such. Okay, sorry. The torch over in between those two chests there caught my eye in a manner that made me think it was like a creeper or something trying to get me. So that we are going to have to deal with up there. We will indeed, indeedly deed. Yeah. I don't know if I showed you guys this, but I added in more chests here. So these things just whoop, 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 just quietly working away, doing their thing. will continue to make me a good supply of the stringy and the dripping comb, along with the royal jelly and the pollen, and more than enough bees for a lifetime. But you know what? I can do this without too much problem here. Actually, there we go. That was something I could have left in there. Get rid of you. Don't believe that is a bed I am currently sleeping in. Might be though, so I'm going to keep my eye on the mini-map. Okay, so on this note, there. Yep, yep. Let me through, let me through. Should be able to get through here. That'll draw back there. Okay, so if these are the rooms, or the focal points, not really rooms anymore. There'll be rooms by suggestion, is the contour and such, with the impression into the floor here. We'll kind of give them a sort of spacing or a relationship to the rest of the room that will imply that they should be like little subsections. You know, it's you can see where the walls would be. Your mind kind of puts the spacing together and just knows that that's a sectioned off area sort of deal. You don't actually have to have the walls to achieve separation. So added benefit, getting a nice view. Alright, so I know I just put these back up, but this is where I want, it's going to be some kind of an octagon, I think. Just a nice... something like that. It's a little hard to see with the walls still so punctured. Let's get this down. Let's take this down. One more to go. Probably going to have like just areas where these things are sitting freely and I'll never remember. Alright, now we can do away with these. Got a pipe in there still, don't we? Yep. Always aim for the little blocks. That's actually the part that you can connect with. Not that it always works. So if that goes over that way, we'll have a 3x3 walkway. This should just all go down. Keep the 3x3. And I will hop down and pick up those pipes real quick. And just because I have a whole bunch of them doesn't mean I should let them decay. Oops. Oi. Okay, so if we kind of do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That would give me one thing in the center. Alright, let's let's go and get those pieces. Get rid of this here too for now. Yeah. Okay, much nicer form factor to work with down here. Goes up and over quite easily. If we bleed the pipes through these walls, kind of how we had them before, but not precisely in those locations. Let's just gather the rest of those. We should be able to do quite a bit of storage, I would think. Have a nice open and roomy feel to it. Eventually come back through with some wood paneling. So I know this room is a little too big to actually be a hobbit hole, but it doesn't mean I can't keep on going with the motif. So 38 chests, eh? See what kind of design we can go. You may have noticed I've already decided to not go with the the central locations. Let's see if I do 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1. Nope, I think this is where we're going to bring in this edge. Maybe we'll have some sort of a special storage on the outside, but I think I want these mirrored here. So 1, 1, 2, 1. Do 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. This will allow for things in these central areas. I'll actually probably use, I don't know, maybe signs or something, or maybe even a little bookshelf right in there. Just something a little bit more decorative than what is there. Yeah, those look okay. But let me see. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's 18 plus another 6. That's 24 chests in that one side. What did we have before? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So we had 36 before. That is actually a really good number. Really good number. So if we're going to go with a pattern as I was thinking, do I really want to do that? That would have to go just an extra 6 chests there. So 9, 18, 24, 30. A few less chests, but a nice big central area for piping and such and around here. If I did that, this will be another sort of archway like we have down there. So let's just do, that's not right. I don't think that's right either. But it looks to match better than this. So 3 wide, kind of the U up on top. This would be the other doorway in and out. Let me just jump. There we go. And there we go. So I'm making a ring. The ring ends up being around the entire locale here. I don't want to stuff that too tightly. I don't want to make these... I want to keep the 3. That goes down to a 2. That's definitely not good there. Ooh, if I put one there, it would kind of be keeping our pattern, wouldn't it? If we got that there. Oops, whoops. Is it a whoops? Yeah, that part's the whoops. There we go. And this is where we cut the mirror down the half. Or we cut the mirror down the half. Awesome, awesome, awesome. We cut the room in half. We cut it down the middle. And this is where things would change over. So we can build sort of a little entry there. We're going to have a nice clear wall here. Or, well, not clear wall. A nice smooth wall here as well. These will all become half slabs. Which, if I recall, is something on the other side of the wall I can't get to anymore. I want to say I had some in there, yeah. This will be enough just to give us a feel for how this is going to go together. Yeah. I like that. I like that a lot. I think I'm going to do quite a bit of smooth stone down here. Pretty sure I just dug the way through here, right? Yeah, nice. So once again, this is where the pattern would then mirror itself over. Might as well keep these sides somewhat normalized here. Nobody saw that. Alright. Alright, alright, alright. So to make this the easiest, here's where we get the complication. This and this, I can't have a pipe running to them. They would have to be the same, and they would have to be the same. So these would end up matching the corners. So this is a bad design. Unless... If those had to be the same, I suppose that wouldn't be that big of a deal. Do I have a paintbrush on me? Do I have a paintbrush down there? Look up, look down. Where are we? We're in the same exact location we were before. Dink, dink, ding. Light blue, why not? A. Seriously, fellas? This is where the evil laugh will fail me, though. I can already feel this coming. Okay, so the way the colors work is things that are marked with that color are what can flow through the pipes. See how they're disconnected now? Light blue, and there's a gray. So I wouldn't be able to split up those three without having a secondary pipe coming up one of these sides here. So that is pointless. We can stick a nice solid block back in there. What we would end up doing, I'm looking for the pipes that aren't even in the scroll. So the question is, does that screw up accessing these? No, it doesn't, because that is not how those chests would be accessed. There's our familiar strip. Keep the same rules we always have. 1, 2, 3. Those can be colored. There's the delivery pipe. Trying to remember the pattern. So those are singles on the bottom. That means we have double, single, double. Access pipe there. They can all be equally colored. They don't conflict with each other. I like a repeatable pattern. Alright, let's see what that looks like from up above. Let's take a look in the room. As long as we don't see any conflicts on this side, which I don't think we're going to see. For the spacer on this side, I'm actually thinking a row of chests, just like the two right there. So we go over and then down. Got some extras, right? Yeah. There. This will be a nice... I mean, it's definitely more enclosed. It's not as open. The other rooms kind of had, you know, a little bit more room here. They kind of bellowed outways, backways a little bit. But overall, it'll be an easy run around in circles to figure out which set of stuff we want. We'll be able to go down through the center. Yeah. Because we will not be leaving that there. How do we run the piping up these? I'm gonna have to have it over on the side here, as that is just the way these work. No. Did that one wrong, my bad. Sorry, guys. So, feeder pipe there. One color, two colors. So we'll have to do a little bit of paneling on that side. Not all that worried about it. Just something we do have to note. So we're also going to need something there, and oh. These share the same problem as was seen over here, where the corners are going to have to be the same. Is that a deal breaker? I don't think so. If I did move those over one, however, it would unbreak these. So, if you guys see what I'm saying here. If I went like that, I could then put the sorting stuff down there. This would go away. That would be the pattern. Would give us a little bit more of an open feel, I suppose. Would save us some piping here, as we would then have a single feed line for these. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I must have like 80 million crafting benches around here by now. Almost hit shift on the absolutely wrong item. Seriously. Yeah, I kind of like that. I definitely kind of like that. Definitely kind of. Alright, I think I am definitely getting tired. Let's focus a little bit more on the sorting here. It would be very nice to have right now, even if I just connect all these chests up over here, with just to be the generic dumping. Not really going backwards, just increasing what we already have set up. Right now, I dump stuff into the chest upstairs, and it will sort into these chests on a first come first serve basis. Let's get a little bit more of a cobble while we're here. Get rid of that. So the sorting stuff would come down. Actually, probably over here, as I'd run it down somewhere over by this area. And I would set up the starts of the sorting machines. I'm going to start with the things that I'm running into a lot of right now. The dirt, the stones, a little bit of the woods and stuff like that. Those are my priorities. And that's the min one. By keeping the pipes separate, I limit the amount of colors that have to know about that pipe. So I don't have to sort things off too drastically. They can be connected up a little bit earlier and such like that. It does, however, use more piping. I would be able to use less piping, actually, if I connected them all at that level right there. Because one pipe right there would give me back these two. And I could use 2 to get me back that one, and it would break exactly even, wouldn't it? Eh. So, sorting machines right there. We have... Let's get our feed pipe coming down. So right now, everything goes into the relay. Everything goes... What is up with the thunder? So everything goes into the relay. And we want to keep these pipes pretty pure here. And I'll probably have to dig some of this back out to eventually color code it. So that's coming down that way. I do believe, even if I haven't done it, that is pretty well hidden right there. Let me get rid of that. Climb up here a little bit. Alright, so this will be a test here. It did connect. Do you guys see it connecting? I definitely see it connecting. Seriously? Yeah, figures. Alright, final test. Or actually, not final test. What did I tell you guys earlier about these things? Oop, haha. Not to walk down holes that look like that. Relays need an actual chest to go to, so what we will do is fake it. Let's hop up here, see if we can. Yes, we can. There we go. So it should go into there, and it should come out pretty damn quick. I thought that would work. They are in the inventory, right? Yes, they are. So the pipes are able to put it in. I did put the right thing up there. Relay. Alright, so before I fall down again, we will just put a quick little temporary ledge up here. I was almost sure that that would have worked. I actually don't know why that doesn't work. Let's go back to the relay. Got plenty of pipe here. I think I saw what it was. Did anybody else see what the error was? You'll know in a moment. Dear Mr. Machine, that did not... You figured out what it is now? Perfect. Perfect. Yep, whoop, whoop. Stupid freaking smart movement. Alright, let's get the rest of these pipes down. Can reach those from over there. Do a little selective filling in here. Back down one level. We will eventually build a gate. For now, though, keep that nice and sealed. Oops, oops. So here it is, kind of centralized. I like that. That is definitely the way to be going here. Can get rid of the rest of these pipes for now and use them over here. 2, 3, but not 4. Probably can't jump high enough to do that. Oh, whoa. There we go. That is awesome right there. This is where we could do a little bit of the cheaty. We could get just a single filter, I believe, and this would be the closest location for that chest. That chest only, but that chest. And from there, I think we'll just do something decorative here. Screw this. But that would have just been an easy, quick pull off for a filter to do. We'll do some kind of a neat little transition here. Because I want to be able to walk down this hallway. So, we'll do a neat little corner transition, try to keep this open. I think we got more than enough storage. I like the symmetry of this here now. So that's definitely speaking to me. Got that going on, so we'll have 2 more chests. Oh, this is the proper manner. Alright, down we go. You know, I think I said that was the fill pipe. We'll just ignore the torch that the fill pipe was sitting on top of a moment ago, as we actually see the real one now. So, first thing to do is get the power over to here, because we're going to need a sorting machine. And this is where we're going to start sorting out the start of the colors. And we're going to go that way. No. That way. That's in, that's out. And this will be our initial sorting machine. We might actually have to do a quick little peel off. So we'll do... I think we'll need at least two spaces. Or I can do that. We'll do that. This will take us to this room to be sorted. It's going to definitely be something that belongs over here. This will be anything that doesn't belong over here. Although now that I see how this is working out, we're going to try to make this make sense. So it will go down this way. If we put an extra pipe there, and then the sorting machine down here, it'll connect into this, and anything we want in this section can come out there. Anything we want over in that section, we can put down another sorting machine. So wanted colors this way, unwanted colors right there, closest target, and it will go straight off on 2. So this is where we'll be setting this thing up here and saying, okay, white is the carry-on. Do I even have white on me? I was not that foresightful. Black, blue. Oop. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Even got the blue paint down here, eh? You know, I like white because it's the all color. You know, it's the all or nothing color, depending on how you're looking at it. Light value, it is every single kind of light. That is what makes up white. If you look at like not really going to get it with the grays, but if you were able to zoom in on something that's white and look at it on the per pixel level, like really down deep, you would actually see that it's a red, green, blue, and yellow, I believe. Those are right, you Biv? Yeah. Red, green, blue, and yellow pixels, really packed closely next to each other. That gives us our white colors. You know what I'm going to do? Is that going to work? I don't have a chest on that. That's going to get stuck in the relay. Whoa. What? Where? Whoa. I was really kind of expecting my paintbrushes to be in there. Did I put them in a canvas bag? No. No. I didn't think so. I mean, maybe I didn't have white as a color, but white would have been one of the easiest ones. There's a white paint, or white paint. Maybe I just haven't made a brush for it yet. Eh. Alright, not gonna need tons of that right now. Don't need that, or that. Only need this white paint for a second. Long enough to do this and that. Anyways, the reason I got into paint theory, or light theory, and color theory, and all that other crap, the tons of theory that just came out of my mouth, is I like white representing that it hasn't gotten a color for it yet. So all the other colors that this sorting machine will have, that means that I can send 8 colors, 8 different stacks, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times 5, so I can send 40 different items this direction, and every other item has to then go this way. And we set that up just by this little diagram right there with the white. Anything that gets into here that is not going to match a color at the end of one of these pipes is just not going to make it. Everything else will be white. It will go into here. Same thing here. I'll be able to match up every single one of these colors. If it doesn't match up one of these 40 objects and get sent down in this direction, it will go this way. And we'll just continue this little pattern in a roundabout manner. How much space do we want to give this? So I can run the wires to power these like so. The sorting machine here. So that's actually, could put this a little further away, I suppose. Just to give it a bit of an easier break is all I'm doing here. So there we go. Let's put the pipes back down. So the white is still here, it's still really close, so it's going to, I believe, the way these things work, is it's still going to go down this way first. That's everything connected up to a wire. We'll then need to run it over that way. So same thing out of here. Anything that comes out of here will go into this machine. We'll have 8 opportunities that way. White over here. And the final of the initial 4 sorting machines, I also kind of like this symmetry. How they're kind of the basis for it, you know? The original 4 sorting machines are actually the 4 sorting machines that manage the different quadrants. Little bit of a charge. A little less. A little bit less than that. And even less than that. But these will eventually charge. They do not seem to be huge, heavy consumers. Let me get out my white paintbrush here. Just keep the whole motif going. And there we go. This is the basics of the sorting system. And we will show it to you doing it this way. So I'm going to go this way. Make... What? What? I guess they got powered up enough to suck the item out of the relay. Since these have a pass-through for everything, they would just end up sending the item all the way down through. It didn't match the stone, it didn't match anything else, and just popped out here, because that's the end. That was the end of the run. So that was actually a little test run, kind of showed that it did work. I do want to do it a little bit more succinctly, though. Let's put that there. Unknown item to the white. Let's do those. Those. What else do I have that's wood here? And actually, since I don't want these items all going off all over the place right now. See, that's what I keep doing. These are the filter settings. I don't need to do the groups. So, if we can get up to the dump chest, and then just throw a bunch of stuff that we have in our inventory into it, any sort of miscellaneous object. Oops. And actually, that is one of the things I do want to consider. This is the miscellaneous chest. This will actually be quite a few chests, as I don't want to have to check it all the freaking time. But even the final one... Yep. Even the final one, because this still is supposed to be going into stuff that we want sorted onto the shelves here. So even if this one doesn't find what we need, then it means it's an item that we're not expecting to handle. I don't want it to clog up the system. I don't want it to get stuck. And that is what the pneumatic tubes do. That is the downside to them. They don't throw items on the floor. They just cease to work when it doesn't know what to do with the item. Now it will know that any item by default that it can't make through any of the sorting machines goes right here. So just going to run up, just going to test this. I do believe it'll work. I am fairly tired, however. So we will likely be leaving it as this. Oh, I did a good job of sealing that off. Yay me, way to go. Gonna throw everything into this chest except for my pick, just in case. So I know we sorted things like that. Alright, so it's a running. Let's go down. I definitely gave it enough stuff to take it a little bit of time to get through it all. There we go. Nice solid stream of everything. And doesn't know what to do, doesn't know what to do. That's disappointing. Okay, it's running into a big streak of items that are actually behaving the right way. Come on. I didn't have that much of this, did I? There we go, stone step. Let's see, that has a white border around it. I guess because this is colored white, it's only one away. This is going to be a little bit painful here. I haven't gotten any of my pneumatic tubes back yet, eh? Oh, they were there, they were there. And the chest. I think this is a distance thing, and we will see right here. Or we won't see right here. Okay, white items. Going down the closest white valid path. And we have the same issue over here. I can fix it the same exact way. Just make this a really long path to the chest. White items will now select the closest destination that's valid to them, that's through the white pipe to the next sorting machine. So I need to make the sorting machine the closest section. So I'll have to do a little bit of a relay with this. I'm not all that worried. This is gonna have... Oh, 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 oh. Get me off there. I'm not dancing. I don't like it. So, actually, yeah, those are valid objects for this one. Let's do this, though, just to keep our example a bit more pure. Stick this down at the end of the road. Closest chest for non-sorted items, although I'd swear. Oh, yeah, nice. I screwed that one up. Let's, if we can grab one of those smooth stones. I'm pretty sure we had quite a few of them. Let's put the smooth stone right here. So non-colored. And the sorting machine's still the closest result. But they're not white. That's a little odd. That's really odd to me. I'll have to ask people about this one. So if you know, please comment and let me know. But to my knowledge, that's not a valid color. They should not be going down there. The only path that they should have the option of is down this way. I don't have white on there. Is white like a pass-through? Is it a non-usable color for this? I will have to figure that out. Yeah. Anywho, so aside from that little idiosyncrasy there, we're probably going to want to organize these things a little bit closer so that the valid paths, or the paths to send them to the next sorter, I mean, maybe we'll go with black after looking at this, is going to be almost immediate. It will see out black sorter, you know, really freaking close as I can get them, and then 2 spots away at least before it hits another system, or 3 spots away at least, I believe. So that way 1, 2 valid target would be the next sorting machine, and 1, 2, 3 will be the however I'm going to be splitting them up for each of the quadrants from there. But made some great progress today. Both got a nice kick-ass layout upstairs that I'm really excited about, so this is definitely going to be going forward even faster. Ooh, we got some of the random items going through now. There you go, my paintbrushes, one at a time. So, but really excited about all of this. So it's coming together. It's doing it really nicely. I'm learning how all these things work. This will help not only finish up this server's sorting machines, but the more complicated system that's on the FTB server, because the room over there is huge. I posted a screenshot of it in the IRC channel the other day. Very huge, very extravagant, tons of barrels all over the place. The brass tubing all over looks beautiful. Some warded stone around the outside edges beneath the brass tubings to really give it some contrast. It's a black warded stone. And then after that, I have a diamond block floor, believe it or not. is I've been going to a corrupt diamond tendril world and just picking up stacks of diamonds to get it done. But anywho, if anybody knows if the white paint here has any sort of special thing to it, please let me know. Leave me a comment. I am going to sleep now, as opposed to being awake and sitting on IRC, so I'll invite people to chat me up in IRC tomorrow, roughly, give me like 8 hours, 9 hours or so, and I'll probably be up again. And likely either working on this or shooting some people in the face with a couple of lasers or whatever. I hope you guys enjoyed that the episode of Mech Warrior with Sin and Cricus. That was a bit of fun and a really good match. We didn't win them all tonight, but we did have some fun. So anywho, I will talk to you guys later. I might do a little rework here off camera, but it will definitely be explained. I won't be going too far into it. When I get down into actually sorting out the stuff for this room is where I'll be picking up the next episode. So until then, have a good one.